students, today we will discuss protozoan disease, and it's an infectious disease. Now these protozoans are this Plasmodium vivax, that's a protozoan, and that causes the disease malaria. So transmitting agent is, that is vector is female Anopheles mosquito that transfers this parasite from one human being to another human being. So the stage of Plasmodium which enters into the blood of human being when a mosquito bite is sporozoite. Okay. Now these sporozoites through blood that reach the liver, and inside the liver asexual reproduction happens, and then merozoites and cryptomerozoites are formed. Liver cell burst and release this parasitic stage into the blood, and in the blood they attack RBC, and here in the RBC when it is attacked a toxic product is released, that is hemozoin, and symptoms are high fever, chill, that is chill and shivering. So parasite reproduce asexually in the red blood cells, bursting the red blood cells and causing cycles of fever and other symptoms. So these are the symptoms like chilling and shivering. Then after some time this gametocytes, the stage of Plasmodium, that becomes gametocyte, that is the mother cells which form the gametes. But this sexual reproduction cannot happen in the human being. So the parasite has to wait that when a mosquito bites again, it will reach the mosquito body. So inside the mosquito body, it goes to stomach, and there it forms the gametes and sexual reproduction happens. Fertilization and development takes place in the mosquito stomach. Now mature infective stage, that sporozoites are escaped from the intestine and migrate to the mosquito salivary glands. Again it waits that when a mosquito bites a human being, that inject lots of sporozoites into that human blood. So this is the way how, this is the sexual reproduction phase which goes inside the mosquito. And asexual reproduction occurs in the human being. So human being and female Anopheles mosquito are the this primary and secondary host. So symptoms: influenza like illness, shaking, chills, headache, muscle ache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. All these are symptoms of malaria. Malaria may also cause anemia and jaundice, yellow coloring of skin and eyes because of the loss of red blood cells. And if it is left untreated, malaria can quickly become life-threatening by disrupting blood supply to vital organs, and may cause kidney failures, neural confusion, coma, and even death. So the scientist who discovered the medicine for malaria is Ronald Ross. Okay. So the medicine is quinine, and it is obtained from bark of the cinchona plant. The next protozoan disease is amoebiasis. Now this amoebiasis is amoebic dysentery, or it is called enteritis. It's a parasite that causes amoebiasis is Entamoeba. Entamoeba is the species, Entamoeba histolytica, which is found in the large intestine of human. The transmitting agent of this pathogen is a housefly, and it transmits the parasite from the feces of the infected person to the food, thereby contaminating it. So the agent or the vector is a housefly. Here, housefly is the vector. So it is coming from contaminated food. Symptoms: constipation, abdominal pain, cramps, and stools with excess mucus and blood clots. The next, these are the two examples of protozoan disease. The next one is helminthus disease. That is the disease caused by platyhelminthus or Nemahelminthus. So together we say this helminthus, they are responsible for the disease, and the first disease is ascariasis. Now this ascaris is caused by Ascaris lumbricoides. Ascaris lumbricoides, which is a round worm. It is an intestinal parasite, Ascaris is transmitted through contaminated water, vegetable and fruits. Symptoms: internal bleeding, muscular pain, fever, anemia, blockage of intestinal passage. So all these symptoms are seen in ascariasis. Next one is elephantiasis. That's also helminthic disease. It is also called as filariasis. The causative agent is Wuchereria bancrofti. So Wuchereria is the causal agent. So causative agent of elephantiasis is filarial worm, that is called Wuchereria bancrofti, and another species is also there, Wuchereria malai. And here vector is Culex mosquito. So female Culex mosquito is the vector which transmit this disease from one person to another person. Here limbs get swollen, genital organs may swollen, where the worms may live for many years of infected person. So lymph accumulation happens. The next causative agent is a fungus, that is a fungal disease, and fungal diseases are highly infectious. So fungus disease, and that is the ringworm. Ringworm is the disease, and this ringworm is the most infectious disease. Causative agent of ringworm is Microsporum trichophora. The three species are there. One is Microsporum, then Trichophyton, and Epidermophyton. So these three are the three fungi that cause. Symptoms: dry scaliations on the skin, nails and scalp. Intense itching will be there. Ringworms are generally acquired from the soil or by direct contact with the contaminated articles that is used by the infected person, like comb, towels, etc. And heat and moisture help this growth of fungi on the folds of the skin. Okay, so these are the common fungal disease, and lots of other skin diseases are also there for the fungal disease. Now, control measures of infectious diseases: personal hygiene to be maintained, public hygiene to be maintained. Vectors growth must be stopped by cleaning the community hygiene and all. Airborne diseases, avoid contact. For airborne diseases, avoid contact with infected person, and vaccination and immunization program should be carried out effectively. So these are the precautions that one should adopt to escape from these infectious or communicable diseases. Go through NCERT, ask your doubts in tomorrow's online class. Thank you.